Welcome to Fairway Media's production of the 2023 Portneuf Valley Open. My name is Josh Mansfield, and I am joined with local pro and tournament director Mason Foltz. Mason, welcome. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Yep, I'm excited, Josh. We're going to call some good disc golf today. We're checking out the Nordic Center in POCATELLO, Idaho. I'd like to give a shout out to all our sponsors. Thanks to them for their support. This is the seventh year of the event, and we're excited to have Fairway Media out here covering some awesome
What
pros.
makes the Nordic Center such a special course? We're going to be seeing North course for round 1 today. South course will be rounds 2 and 3. What is it that you think makes this property so special?
Yep, natural OB, no OB at all. A lot of tight fairways, got to hit your lines, and some hairy roughs. So these guys are going to have to throw some straight shots, keep it in the fairway, and make some putts to score.
Okay, what are you looking for a hot score on the North course today?
Hard to say. Between 5 and 8 down is really solid out here usually. Definitely scores a little harder of the two courses for the pros. A lot more narrow fairways.
Well, first up here, we got quite the card for you. Justin Bilodeau, a pro out of Hooper, Utah, 994 rated, and was recently voted the best beard on the Pro Tour. He's going to be first up on the box today.
Yep. Looks like you got caught up a little early.
Is the forehand the right play here, or do you think are all these guys going to throw the forehand, or are they going to go for the turnover?
I'm not sure what they're all reaching for here, but the right play is the forehand if you have the power. A little bit of a tug for a forehand to get all the way there. So you could see a backhand turnover, but more popular play if you have some power. These guys are just going to take something overstable, flat to hyzer.
On the box right now is Dallin Blanchard. He comes out of Idaho Falls, Idaho, and is tied for the eighth highest rated player in the world at 1037.
Yeah, if you don't know his name, you will by now. 5-time PVO champ defending as well.
It's clear that he knows this course like the back of his hand with a shot like that to start off. He's the first one who doesn't get caught up. Ben Ditton, another local from Pocatello, Idaho, also the 2022 Montana State champ. Both him and Dallin are able to put it right inside the bullseye.
Yeah, Ben got a nice little roll there. They're looking great for birdie.
You know, I don't think the camera angle quite shows how downhill this putt really is for both Justin and Cam.
Yep, pretty severe downhill, pretty far right here. They're probably just trying to give it a half bid, not blow past too far. Oof. First putt of the round for Cam. Looking like a bogey.
So, hole 1, I don't know if this would be considered a must-get birdie, but it's one that a lot of these guys should be able to get if they have the forehand power, which it seems these 4 guys do, yeah?
Yep, top players really definitely want to start out with a birdie. This hole averaged .22 under par for the MPO field during this round, so definitely a birdie hole, but not a gimme by any means. Great birdies by Dallin and Ben.
Man, and you can see right now as the camera takes the full turn. The Nordic Center is a cross-country ski course in the winter and just has some of the best views in disc golf, in my opinion. I love playing up here.
Absolutely. Mountain courses, great views, in the middle of nowhere. Awesome place to be throwing some frisbees.
So, Mason, how far are the players going to be trying to get up the fairway? I mean, this has a pretty severe kind of right angle almost after this initial shot. How far are these guys going to try and advance to the basket?
Yeah, as you can see, might be one of the shortest par 4s you'll ever see as far as pure straight to the basket distance, but very hard scoring hole as is for the distance. You're going to have to throw 2 quality shots to get up there for your birdie, but this first one, they're all trying to take a forehand and pitch something about 200 feet to get to the right opening for the mouth to throw a putter up the middle.
Looks like Justin is going to be just a touch pinched off. Should have room to flex.
Pretty close to being ideal. Yeah, he should be able to lean out or something there. Pretty close to a good spot, but. Looks like Cam went to a faster disc there and pushed it a little too straight. That's the miss here on this hole that makes the hole a little tougher.
What was the scoring average on this hole, Mason?
It was 0.52
Okay.
under par.
So this one really
Yep.
feels like a must get compared to even hole 1.
Yep, absolutely. You want to put 2 good shots out there and make your putt.
Looks like Cam plays the skip and it slides up nicely up to the basket. That should be about 20 feet. Edge of circle.
Yeah, he got fortunate there, being on the edge of the fairway, being able to get a standstill there. That was a great shot.
And edge of circle's almost on the far right side of that fairway, right? So anything up pin high is really going to be in good shape for a putt.
Absolutely. Anything in the middle of the trail, as you see up there, you're 25, 30 out. Just anywhere in the trail, you have a clean open putt. Pretty good effort from there. One little tree kick, he's got a putt for birdie.
Yeah.
There we go, Justin. Get your round going with a good make. Feels good.
Yep.
Dallin moves to 2 under par.
The man is no stranger to hot rounds and paces.
Cam makes the correction from his previous short miss. Cam actually is a former putting world champion coming out of Vancouver, Washington, to come down and play the Portneuf Valley Open.
Yep, first time for Cam here at this event. Happy to have him. He is a great putter around the greens. Hopefully he can show off some makes for you guys today.
So this hole here, 371, but looks like it does lose quite a bit of elevation. What's the play going to be here for the pros?
Kind of a blind over the top shot here, but well in their range of distance. They're just going to take something fairway or a driver just flat to hyzer in this opening on the right that you see. Dallin's kind of heading towards. Even a power hyzer like that for Dallin, if you have more power, don't even need to get to flat, but that was a great shot.
Ben Ditton matching Dallin's line. Both are a little bit on the left side of the green. Doesn't look like they should be too obstructed, but we'll have to see when we get down there.
Yeah, it looked like to me Ben's was a little earlier than Dallin, but we'll see what they have looks for putts coming up.
I like that. There it is.
A little wider from Justin.
Correction should put him
That's a
25,
good shot.
20 feet out.
Yep.
So Cam here takes a little bit of a different line, flexes it down the middle of the wide opening. Is it? I mean, it looks like he'd had a hard time getting back to the pin. Oh wow! Shows
Come
off
on.
his putting though.
There we go, Cam.
That's gonna
Gave him the shout out in the last hole, and then
That's
he
right.
comes through for us.
big
What a
serpentine
banger
putt.
putt. Nice shot. Nice replay there.
Dallin makes it 3 for 3.
Off to a good start. Yeah, but what you're saying about Cam's line, I have not seen that from many players, so it's pretty cool to see people getting more creative out here and taking that line up the middle, not you taking that much, so pays
Yeah,
off
it
with a
does.
birdie for him.
Ben cleaning up. That means Dallin is going to be taking the box. Has not missed a birdie yet. And this is going to be the must-get birdie if there are any on this course. Hole 4, par 3, 224 feet. This one, putter shot right up the middle. Is there going to be anything fancy going on here?
Nothing too fancy, just a few trees to miss early here that can get in your way, but other than that, these guys are all wanting to get in circle one, cleaning up their birdie.
I have to imagine this one plays probably some of the furthest under par of any of the holes on the course.
Yep, this was actually our easiest hole during this round, scoring average was. Playing a half stroke under par.
Justin catches a little foliage, but no problem. Still advances well.
Yeah, that standstill is nice. A little down tempo to get it there. A little lower route for Cam, works out.
Ben looks like the purist. Yeah, it skips right underneath the basket. Woo. Great shot from Ben.
Well executed.
It's a nice putt from Dallin to secure the birdie, making it 4 in a row. You know, something I've noticed here, Mason, all of these greens are quite unique in terms of their shape, the amount of obstacles that are on the green themselves, the use of elevation. You notice there's a small upslope here that's going to change the footing a little bit. Are all the greens on the north course or at this property going to add some variety of challenge? And how are the players going to try and play around that difficulty and the added obstacles?
Yeah, all the cutout greens you see at one time on this property were the foliage and the sagebrush you see around the greens that was cut out and maintained by the local disc golfers. So it doesn't look like it once used to, but it's in way better shape now. The greens, there are some elevation changes and putts that can get away from you. But I think our players will be able to handle most of the putts and the greens.
Hole 5 is another par 3, 395 feet. And this is a long one. I know they're at Dallin just goes over the top with the thumber. Is this the common play here for this hole?
Yeah, this is the hole that gives a lot of people trouble. We're looking at the second hardest hole on the course during this round at .33 over par. This is an over-the-top shot that can get away from you, that can lead to some over par strokes. So these guys are going to be happy with a par, and a birdie is great.
Justin up next on the box. He's going with a backhand. Following a very similar route, though. Looks like just trying to stall something out.
Yep. Stall shot over the top is a very common play here.
Oh, be nice. Kick left, kick left.
I think it beat the corner just barely.
Yeah.
Cam goes the forehand up the middle. Is birdie even an option if you're going up the middle like that? Looks like Ben's going a little bit higher, but this forehand play, is this a birdie shot, or are they just playing for par?
So Ben was trying to go over the top. He has the power. That is a potential birdie if he throws it well. Cam's play, absolutely. If you go up the middle, you're just playing for par at best.
Looks like Cam is... Oh, yeah, Cam's just pitching out. He was probably 5 feet. This is kind of the natural OB that you talked about, and now he's going to be settling for bogey at best.
Taking your medicine out here, that's a smart thing to do. You're going to see that a couple times, I'm sure, from these smart players that know how to score out here.
Dallin comes up a bit short with the long circle 2 look. He'll be carding his first par of the round. Ben punches out his second.
So close. Good
There's
pitch
those
from
obstructed
Justin.
greens. I mean, there are some spots
Yeah.
that you have to shape your putt very differently. Oh, so sorry, Ben was tossing out for his third shot. That's a bogey for Ben.
Yeah, we must have missed a shot in the woods, so that's bogey for Ben there.
Yeah. It's still in the basket.
Cam looking to clean up bogey here.
Moving on to hole 6. It's par 3, 310 feet. This pin is going to be a long, straight shot, and basket is going to be tucked up here on the left side. This is in the short position. Seems to be very reachable for all 4 of these guys.
Yep, distance not the problem here. The line is more of the problem. Trying to get this angle right and the right speed of disc is going to be the tricky part for these guys here. Down looks like a really nice line coming in inside the circle.
Looks like Justin's is going to bail a little bit early, getting him caught up. Might still have a look from in there, but it seems like that's probably going to be the better miss to have as opposed to pulling it right and catching that corner.
Absolutely. Yeah, Justin looks about circle's edge. Should have an obstructed look. Friendly kick there.
How bad is it if you hit that corner over there?
Just depends how far you get into the rough. The further it penetrates in, the more trouble you're going to be in. So a kick like that for Cam is very friendly.
Trickles through. Ben should be able to look for birdie.
Little touchy flick here for Cam to get up and down.
Cam makes it to 25 feet.
Yeah, he's going to have to earn that par putt. So close for Justin.
Ooh. Looks like Ben was a little bit more obstructed than we thought. Oh, wow. Outside circle 1.
There we go, Cam.
Another big putt.
Yeah, I actually thought he's inside, but that's a great jumper for Cam to get up and down for par. Showcasing his C2 putts early.
And Dallin hits off the top band. Probably the first blemish that we've seen from Dallin for the entire round.
You will not see very many missed putts from that man that close.
You don't get
very
to
often,
1037
Josh.
by hitting band from 20 feet.
Absolutely not.
Still has the hot round.
I'm sure we'll see a bounce
Yeah,
back.
still has the hot
from it.
round at 4 down for the group. This next hole is a hole 7, par 3, 285 feet. As you can see, the drone goes over the top of the trees here. Dallin going to be going with the thumber. Again, this is another one where elevation really is going to be the key because you're having to get up and over those trees. And the green is very, very sloped. I mean, you have to really gain some elevation there.
Yeah, sloped green, tough uphill stall shot or thumber, as you saw Dallin go with.
Man, I don't know if I've ever seen a better view with a disc coming over it.
What a forehand from Justin. That takes a lot of power to get that over all those trees.
Now, here's something interesting that I think we might want to keep an eye out for the rest of this round and end the tournament. Cam, coming from Vancouver, Washington, plays at elevation of less than 1,000 feet, a couple hundred feet. And up here, not only are you up in Idaho, where Pocatello itself has high elevation, but up in the mountains, Cam's discs are going to fly significantly more stable than he's used to. And I think that's going to be something that we're going to have to watch with that coming out early here. He fades out, probably just a question of stability, throwing uphill. Man.
Come on. Putter stays hot. Give us another replay.
Quit it.
Let's go, Cam.
Third circle 2 putt.
Nice putt.
As Justin tells him to quit it there.
Thank you.
Yeah, but to your point, Josh, you are correct. We're playing at some pretty good elevation here. A lot of players from other states traveling to this tournament, so probably a little different stability than they're normally used to from where they're from, so definitely a factor up here in the mountains.
Justin capitalizes on the big forehand. Solid putt.
Great birdie with the forehand there.
Dallin gets back on track. Go 5 down.
Couple solid scores so far through the round. Card's playing well.
Hole 8, it's a par 4, 578 feet. Mason, this hole to me, I think, is one of the most fun holes to play on the North Course. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the shot that they're going to be looking for and what we're going to look for? Because it looks like there's a lot of space to play with that first shot. So where's the ideal position to be after your drive?
Yep, tight tee shot here to an open field. They're going to try to get on the right side of the field to set them up for their second shot into this par 4.
Over the top,
We have some trees on the left up by the green that really block off, and the closer you get to them, it's tougher to get over them. So these guys are going to look to throw something as far as they can and as right as they can is ideal.
Justin Bilodeau. Come on.
Wow, Justin with the smash.
Towering shot. Yep, that's going to work. He's going to like that.
Could have hit me.
Right next to the catch cam.
Keeping our catch cam honest.
Miss it. Go. That's fine.
Yeah, you're so smoked too.
I'll still give you a big
Another
hyzer over
friendly
everything.
treat kick for Cam. Holy smokes.
Yeah, came out early for Cam. Now he's back in the middle.
Wow, low line.
So Ben is obviously short. He hits a tree, comes down significantly shorter than Justin, but both are on the right side of the fairway. How big of an advantage is Justin's distance going to be, or is it more just about being in the right side of the fairway?
Yeah, it's more about the speed of the disc you want to take into the green here, so he's going to go faster speed, and the hyzer might be a little more pinched off. The further you get up and the more right, Justin's going to have a slower disc and just a better angle. We're getting a replay here. Ben's upshot. Skipping in tight. Great shot.
Dallin putting it inside the bullseye. Second shot. Excellent upshot from there.
Very well executed from there.
Justin also making it inside the circle. So Cam with another circle 2 look.
Yeah, this basket better watch out.
Oh, just off the left side.
Can't make them all, but he's sure trying.
Oh, baby.
Wow.
Yeah. Good putt, man. Take it.
Friendly basket there for
Take it,
Ben.
bag it.
Knocking in the birdie.
Nice, babe.
Yeah, this green is giving
Justin
me real
gets another one.
like Finland vibes right here.
Yeah?
Yeah. Have you guys not been watching that cover? I've been even watching the U.S. stuff. All I've been
We
watching.
just don't have water.
So Mason, I know
No,
you've
there's no
put
water,
a
I'll
lot
say
of
that.
work into
Not
this
for the
course
water,
and
of
spent a
course it's
lot
not.
of weekends up here getting it in the condition that
Water
it's
in
in.
general, even
What
in
has
the
always been
down.
your vision for
There's
the
a little
Nordic
bit.
Center and what you're trying to
creek
make
down there,
this
we-
property be and what you want
man.
for disc golf up at the Nordic
built a little
Center?
dam last weekend. and lifted up.
Yeah,
I was wondering why
a
we
lot of
built
hours
that
put in here.
Starting a media company, and they're
A lot
filming all
of
the- dude,
hard
they're
work
doing
between all the disc golfers and the city of Pocatello working with us to make sure these courses are in great condition for pros traveling in to play. Having coverage like Fairway Media coming in this year, this was one of my big visions, was having coverage of this course, so getting to see it on film and having a solid card of players. It's pretty awesome for me to get to watch with you.
Hole 9, another short
I
par
think that
3.
hurt.
I would assume, Mason, what were the stats on this hole? But I would assume that this is another one of those must gets, as we see Dallin put it just inside the bullseye.
Yep, this one was tied with hole 4 for our easiest holes on the day, averaging .59 under par.
Justin making life a little bit more difficult with the flex forehand. Comes out a little bit early there.
Yeah, with players with this much power, this shot is more tricky to not overdrive than anything to get close.
This seems like a case here where being local really plays a big advantage on knowing the shot. You see Cam and Justin both, and Justin has played here before, but both kind of missing off to the right side of the basket, whereas Dallin and Ben both able to put it within 5 feet.
Yeah, Ben and Dallin absolutely have some experience on these guys on the courses and have been here quite a few times. Cam, you can tell he's taken some alternate routes and just hasn't been here as much as these guys, so he's probably learning on the fly, but he's a great player. He'll follow these guys around the course and do what he needs to do to shoot a good round.
Cam gives one back, splashes out right side. Justin just came up short.
Aggressive putt for Cam.
Ben?
Bit him there.
Dude,
Long comebacker.
dead center too.
Ben and Dallin both cleaning up their birdies. Justin tapping out a par. Cam, unfortunately, carding another bogey. Through the front 9 here, Dallin, I mean, you said at the beginning of the round, 6 to 9 would be a good round, and Dallin's already at 7 under.
Yeah, he's on pace for sure. Getting a few look at makes from Cam during the round.
Ben's big upshot here on hole 8, also making the highlight reel. It's too bad. Cam has had some bogeys that have taken away from an otherwise very highlight-worthy round. That's going to wrap up the front 9 of our round 1. Make sure to join us for the back 9. Will be coming up next.
See you soon.
Thanks to our sponsors again, and shout out to Fairway Media.